All right, this is a continuation of Sif Hey, as we said before. It says becomes from Acher becomes Echad, because the tzaddik is the back spitz of the Os Daled. In the corner of Daled there's a little bump, a little dot that that makes it makes it square, because the reish is rounded. The back is rounded.
Right.
It makes it square. It makes it daled. Without it, it's considered reish. And that little kotz, that little thorn, that little hook, and you have the daled, is alluding to an unbelievably exalted mystery of the Ruach HaKodesh of the Tzaddik. The Tzaddik is considered Kutza dos Dalas the Echad. The Tzaddik is that little hook at the back of the Dalet that turns it from Acher to Echad, which means that without the Emunas Tzaddikim, the Emunah that you have in the Kodesh Baruch Hu is like Emunah be'Acher. It's an empty emunah. The question is, why is it an empty emunah? You have to believe in a tzaddik? This is yes. The reason we have to believe in a tzaddik, because when you believe in a tzaddik, you believe that Hashem is for real. Avodah Hashem is for real. And when you serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu, it changes you. It converts you. You become something else. You become godly. If you don't believe this, then you believe it's like the religion is just another philosophy. It's very nice, you can learn, it does that. But it's not real. It's not something that really works. Like engineering, you build it that way, it'll fly. It's like you believe it's like archaeology. You dig, you say this, you say that. It doesn't make a difference. It's just like poetry. It's just like okay, so you said. So that's the opposite. Okay. Without the tzaddik, the emunah is barren. It's nothing. It's like acher. It's just another pretty philosophy. The many. Why dafka you? The tzaddik, the mitzias of the tzaddik is because the tzaddik is applied emunah. That's emunah in action. What emunah does, it makes you into a tzaddik. As we said before, ish kosher, elchid, it makes you inach elegama. That ad kadei kach, that when a tzaddik is totally clean, the entire ruach comes from him. Ish asher ruach bo. You don't believe it? You don't really believe in the Kodesh Baruch Hu. It's just like he turns from Acher to Echad. Take out the spitz, it becomes Reish. You take out the spitz of the Dalet, of the Tzaddik, you take the Tzaddik away, it becomes Acher. And from him, from the Tzaddik Shinimeno, Arba Ruchos, the four corners of the land, the spirits of the land. The four ruachas that are blowing in the land, that each ruach does other things in the land, as the Gemara says in Baba Basra. These winds, these ruach, they are alluded to in the letter Dalet, because Dalet is 4. And it is said in Yecheskel, Koyamar Hashem, thus has Hashem said, from 4 corners come the ruach, comes the wind, comes the spirit. This is Miramas that in the 4 ruchos, they are bechinas of Ois Dalet, they come a bechina of ruach, which is the ruach comes from that little spitz. The entire Dalet, when you say those Dalet, right? So it all begins from that spitz. It comes to here, it comes to there. The Dalet is it starts from this dot in the back, That is where it comes. We learned also in Ilchus Shachar, we learned this. Those dalad is the amtoke of the 24 Batei Dinim. All comes from the Kutzah dos dalad echad. And then this is the Kabchenas Ruach. This is the hook of the dalad, which is the Ruach HaKedusha that comes from the Tzaddik. And through the Ruach HaKedusha, when it's added to the word Acher, where the Gaiva is, which is Acher, right? You add the Ruach HaKedusha, the Tzaddik, then, then the Tzaddik, it turns it from Acher to Echad. From foreign to one. And Echad is Meramas, Echad denotes the Emunah in Achdus Hashem. Because the Tzaddik is from Midas HaYesod, and he says here, V'zeh okay, we're not going to get to that. And this is what he says, Teroem b'sheves barzel. It says, Trua Yerucha, Yisava Derecha Bitrua in a calling out of a Trua, like a shofar, which is Ruach, that removes El Achem. Now we say in Tehillim, Teroem b'sheves barzel. Teroem is from Shon Trua, but over here the meaning is you'll break them down, you'll cancel them, with an iron bar. In other words, you'll break them. So Trua means break them, breaking, right? That's why Trua, right?
Yeah, it's broken.
Yeah, this is because it breaks. Why? Because it breaks the Ruach Gavoya. It breaks down the spirit of haughtiness, El Acher, Kfiras, foreign God, in heresy. Through the Ruach HaKedusha of the Tzaddik, it breaks down the kfiras and the gaiva in the world. And when a person comes close to the tzaddik, he receives from the tzaddik the ruach HaKedusha, and that cancels away from him the kfira and the gaiva and so forth. And he says, the explanation is that really every yid, from the essence of his neshama, is very, very far from gaiva. Very, very far from God. But the Yetzer Hara puts it in. So the person should stay away from the Tzaddik Ador. And he should keep others far from Tzaddik Ador. That's why that person has a koyach to sit down and introspect and contemplate. And to see that he's a Baal Gaiva, that's all he is. He's just a Baal Gaiva. And he can get over his gaiva, and can go to the tzaddik, and once he comes close to the tzaddik, that will break down the gaiva. I'd count the two parts of Torah from today. Before the neighbor and after the neighbor.